Previously on RGC, we all had big box on the brain. Mo got a GoPro, but he didn't make the cut, and Jordan didn't end up cutting that Xenoblade box. But don't take my word for it.
Red Bull Gaming Club. 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 Red Bull Gaming Club.
All these fresh ass games. Love this shit. Oh, hey, what's up, dog? How you living? The fuck?
Rebel Gaming Club, worst pickup episode 72!
Should pick those up, Jordan. I think you dropped them.
Fucking games all over the place.
Games I had yesterday.
Good lord. Kick them in the corner, Jordan. We'll pick them up later. Oh, you guys are fucking sick.
Yeah, we are.
Valvinus.
Is it Valpinus?
It is Valvinus.
You got a towel? That was a good one. I had that one. You got me that one.
Did I get you that one time?
Yeah. Are we looking down?
Yeah, I'm double checking here. You know, we come in hot. Sometimes we don't check the camera. We got a theme this week.
What's that theme?
I like to call it the price you pay. But it's really, what's your video game budget per week?
Cool.
That's our theme.
We're gonna budget baller.
You're a budget baller, Jordan. I know you have a budget.
I don't follow it.
Now you tell me you do though.
When he sees something, he fucking just starts making it rain.
Yeah. So this episode is gonna be all about our budgets.
And you.
I have a budget too. I have a system and I have a budget. I'm gonna try to give you an average week of what I do.
You got no budget?
Oh, I got a budget.
You got a burrito budget.
You're damn right I do. It's about $5 a week. Before we go into the budget, we had band practice a couple days ago, guys. You were at work.
We were working.
But the boys with the instruments, we did a little work. Let's cut to it real quick. Alright guys, we just wrapped up practice. Rebel Gaming Club. California Cool Cody. He's playing that bass guitar for you. You guys know the Deceiver, Nick Grandchamp.
I'm back,
on the guitar.
motherfuckers. Deceiver.
Working on some songs. We got one about Mega Man. We got one about Castlevania. We got all the hits. So it's an update. We are putting in the work. Too many games or bust.
Rebel Gaming Club.
California Cool Cody. The Deceiver, Nick Grandchamp.
Where'd you find these motherfuckers?
Ducking and driving.
Ducking and driving all over the place. It's sounding good though. Trust me guys, it's sounding good. Yeah, it's sounding good.
Yeah, I believe you.
From that clip I also saw, it was good.
Back to the budget. Back
to the budget.
Do you have a budget? For
Do.
How do you break it down?
I usually only buy games when I trade them in.
So that's your budget.
My budget, I keep the same amount of games pretty much. I just trade them in.
So you lose a little bit each time you do it.
A little bit, and then obviously, I mean, I've bought some new games once in a while. But that's about it. It's pretty low.
So you say your budget. So you don't even go weekly. You say maybe monthly. What do you break it down to
I'm
be?
probably buying one new game a month.
So you're getting about 12
Maybe
games
2,
a year.
depending if it's a good month. Some month's got a lot of games.
That's true.
Jordan, your gaming budget.
I got 2 systems.
Tell them.
This one's for consoles. One full like $60 game a month, or 2 $30s. So I'm only trying to spend like 60. It depends what's coming out that month, really.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. The other one is just for Steam. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. If it's over like 60% discount, I'll pick it up if it's in my wish list.
Daddy's getting it.
So there's a wide open budget for Steam.
There's a huge. Well, fucking the sales are great, man.
Didn't you say it was like something like $25 a week?
I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget.
Rent ain't paid, my belly ain't full. But there's a hot deal and I ain't no fool. I go to Redbox.
I'm on a budget, bitch.
I don't need new tees.
I'm on a budget, bitch.
She wouldn't keep kids if she sucked some dick. And I wouldn't have Raymond if I had some kids. Always wear a rubber. Always eat ramen.
Speaking of budgets, I got nothing.
So, I have about $100 budget. So I saw a $50 lot on Facebook. I hopped all over it. We had a Contra in here, but I already sold that for $22.
Gotta recoup.
We had the system. I traded that in for $50. So now I'm already up $22. Plus I have these stack of games right now. We still got this triple pack, Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. We got World Cup. We got Rad Racer. We got Excite Bike. We got Golf. We got Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
And we also have Tyson's Punch Out. So I've already made $20, plus I have all these games still. So right there we can add what? Punch Out's another $20, and the rest probably I could get $10 total, roughly. So that's potential money right there.
That's
but I'm
good.
already physically up $22.
He's already ahead.
It's 11 o'clock.
It is 11 o'clock. You know what? Since last week we couldn't get anyone on the phone.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
You guys didn't answer.
No one answered.
This week we're gonna try again and ask the question, what is your budget?
Let's do it.
I gotta grab my phone.
Jordan, grab the magical phone. So right now we are gonna try to get Tony, the back in the day gamer, on the line to see if he can tell us about his budget.
Alright. Time to pick the fuck up. I wonder if Tony has FaceTime.
Hello.
Tony!
Hello.
Yes.
You were live with the Rebel Gaming Club.
Rebel Gaming Club, worst pickup video ever.
That's
Oh,
right,
fuck
Tony.
yeah. This guy gets it.
When you guys said you do your video at this time, I didn't believe that you'd be up then.
Oh, we normally go earlier than this.
Yeah, we go at like 8:30.
I don't want to be up.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're dedication. You know how it works.
You guys are definitely dedicated.
So Tony, we have a question that we're posing to the people out there this week, and
Yes, sir.
we want to know, what is your weekly video game budget?
Oh, well,
No.
I'm the wrong person to ask about that. I'm somewhat impulsive.
Oh, I like that.
Well, what did you spend last week? Let's sum it up that way.
Okay, well, for 2018, my goal is to go quality, not quantity, so I can play more and have less of a backlog. So far this year, I haven't got that much. Last week, it was probably $50.
That's good.
All right, so you could maybe say on average you think $50 is an accurate number per week?
Oh, on average, it's probably 50 to 100.
All right, so you're in the same ballpark as me. I said, on the high end, I'm right around the $100 mark on average, I think.
Well, watching your pickup videos, apparently you're a lot better at it than I am, because you pick up a lot more than I do for that price.
Yeah, There's a, you know, the classic flip method plus using GameStop to the best of your ability and stuff like that, which always stretches the money.
Smart man.
Yeah. Well, Tony, we're going to get back with the show, but thank you very much for answering the phone for us, and I'm sure we'll be in touch real soon.
Right on. Take care, guys.
Thanks, Tony. Bye.
Later.
Hey, Tony.
See ya.
See ya. Alright.
Man, let's talk to someone.
Yeah, we just got someone on the line for you guys. See, it works. It works. I like this.
Now let's put his number up there. Everyone can give him a call.
So he's saying around $50. All right, so I don't feel terrible.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
Check back next week to see Geisha Jordan engage in phone sex with one lucky RGC fan. You can bet it's going to be lovemaking like you've never seen.
I got some more pickups,
I'm gonna make
guys.
some eggs when I get home.
Yeah. So what's that you eat today?
What? Not yet.
So I went thrifting as well.
Yeah.
These are $5 a
the
piece,
deals.
but usually that's where you find the recoupers, right here. We got Resident Evil 3, Nemesis.
Damn. You don't see that every day.
No, so I paid $5 for that, but at the same time, I know I can flip that for probably about a $10 profit.
Yeah, the character design on Nemesis, while scary, is fucking retarded.
Yeah, he's a little...
Little silly. And then the big one is Super Mario Sunshine, which I've already sold this for $28, and I have to ship it today. So once again, there's an $18 profit on buying some games. So with that profit, you guys knew that I traded in the NES for $50.
Yeah.
So I have $50 credit. So I went over to the old GameStop.
They had cases.
They had cases for these DS games. I couldn't believe it. We got Mario and Luigi, Partners in Time. It's $28, but I used the 25 off coupon I had from my reward points. $3.
Thank you.
$3 for this game.
That's good.
That's a great deal.
Very happy for you.
We got this Pokemon Troze.
We didn't know about that.
Didn't know, it's a puzzle game. I paid full price for this, so it was $8, but once again, I used credit.
Dang it.
And I got this Super Princess Peach, which I've been looking for forever.
I don't know what that is.
I used a $15 off coupon for this, so
Mario
$8. Yeah, it's Peach's version of Mario, essentially.
It's pretty cool.
It's different.
For the ladies.
For the lady. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's fucking Mario.
Anyone can play.
Manliest man ever.
You see a mustache?
Yeah.
Continuing with GameStop,
Oh, shit.
I ordered this into the store, used copy of Ollie Ollie. This is not an easy one to find, guys, so I would suggest hopping all over this.
Two on there,
Yeah, it's
too?
both of them.
Yeah, it's 1 and 2. It's a combo pack. You guys played Ollie Ollie.
It's fucking
We couldn't
hard.
figure it out.
Very basic controls.
So hard to land.
It messes with your mind.
Well, it doesn't tell you what to do.
Well, no, but... Well, it does, but you guys skipped the tutorial.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We play a skateboarding game.
Paid $22 for this.
Whoa.
I know.
It's a quarter of your budget.
Amazon. I almost bought this at GameStop. I'm glad I didn't because they wanted $40 at GameStop used. And I got this brand new on Amazon for $22, and that's Summon Night 6.
Dude, I want this.
Lost Borders.
This looks sweet.
It does look good, actually.
How much you say?
$22.
Sorry, I wasn't loud listening at all.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
There's definitely a big booklet in there.
Big old book.
I miss those,
Thick
dude.
book. What's up?
We are having all kinds of technical difficulties this week with this SD card, so it might be a little choppy, but bear with us. Harry and Lloyd's, another local video game store up in Barrie, Vermont. It's about an hour away. I found a copy of this. They posted a photo. I said, hold that for me, and they did.
That's
and
nice.
I got a copy of Dragon Valor. Finally. Hack and slash. It's a Namco title.
I don't know that much about it.
It is complete, has everything with it. Very happy. I didn't want to spend more than 20 because it normally goes for upwards of 30 when it's complete.
Damn.
And there is someone that actually probably knows a little bit more than us about this. Mosley!
Well, hey there, Rebel Gamers. Dan asked me to take a look at Dragon's Valor for the PS1, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Dragon's Valor came out in October of 2000. It was published and developed by Namco for the PlayStation, and it is the third installment in the Dragon Buster series. I did play this game briefly back in the day. I had no idea it was part of a series, and I'm actually pretty stoked to look for the first two on the Famicom. Original game was an arcade game that they ported to the Famicom, I think. Second one was Famicom only and Japan only, and then we got the third one as Dragon Valor. Essentially, it is a side-scrolling hack-and-slash RPG. You fight all types of bosses, various dragons, you get different items that increase your attributes and whatnot. It reminds me a lot of Brave Fencer Musashi for some reason, so if you enjoyed that game, you would probably enjoy this game. It's a well-balanced mixture of RPG elements, hack-and-slash, and platforming style shit. I think you'll really enjoy it. The most unique aspect of it is the fact that you're constantly changing your player character, and there's different triggers in each chapter that you can trigger to make different, paths open up in the game. For example, if you save the bitch in chapter 1, you end up marrying her, and I think you play as her son in the second chapter, so on and so forth. That's pretty unique in and of itself and makes this game something that's definitely worth checking out if you're into this kind of shit. Graphically, it's nice, music is awesome, I have no real complaints about it. Check it out.
For everyone.
Mo, thank you.
Thank you, Mo.
So you get a hack and slash. I like it. It seems like the storyline's a little different.
That's cool.
It's gonna be one to play soon.
It's not like you have a million games to play.
Like graphics look real bad. But yeah.
No.
Jordan.
Those look good.
Yeah.
Jordan, they look good.
Yes, Jordan.
So I decided to splurge a little this week. I've been doing some flipping. We'll get to the budget at the end, how much I've actually spent. Actually, before that, let's discuss budget. Is there a practical time or an excuse to go over budget?
If it's a good deal.
Uh,
And it's shit you don't see every day.
collectors, I guess.
I think Ryan nailed it.
I nailed it.
If you don't see a certain item every day, and you finally see it, and maybe you've gone over your budget, do yourself a favor, spend the money.
You're not going to see it again for a while. Probably not.
Probably not. I've done that before. I've just been like, nah, I'll find it somewhere down the road, and I never found it again.
And if you think a game's about to hit that, about to rock it up,
Yeah, you really got to pop on it. There's been a lot of GameCube titles
pay attention to the markets.
that I screwed up on. My complexion.
You got a couple though.
Yeah, I did, but the collection would be complete had I just popped on it when I first thought about it. So I went over budget a little bit this week,
Yeah.
but I got some stuff I wanted.
Shit.
I went and bought every single Ace game on the DS.
So many cases.
All these Phoenix Wright games. I got all 5 of them here.
Object.
I paid $75 on eBay.
Oh,
Shipped, which is a great deal.
that is a good deal.
Considering I already had Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, so I'm able to flip that for 10 or 15 bucks. So it'll knock down the price a little bit in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But I seen Nintendo picking up a bunch of DS games a while back. It inspired me to want to get my DS collection going.
It's pretty much a puzzle game. So you love puzzle games.
I love puzzle. These games are fun. Have you
Hey.
played these?
A little bit.
No.
I'm gonna take a side note. Anyone see the LA Noir VR?
Yeah.
Supposed to be really good.
Didn't see it.
I don't think I care.
Might be cool. That actually would be a game
That would be.
because if you're interviewing someone and you're looking at them
Yeah.
and you're sitting in a chair and you see mannerisms.
Looking for clues too.
Yeah.
They said that was a thing, but like their faces just kind of like twitched in the original. It was like,
Look, I didn't kill him.
Wink, wink.
pretty much, dude.
So all in all, if you do the math, which I already did the math, I pre-did it. After flipping the NES in the Contra game, in the Mario game, I spent $120.
That's good.
Yeah, so I was a little over budget, but the thing is, I still have. Wait, that was 120 US dollars.
Oh,
For all you Canadian folks, that's 149 golden maple syrup bottles.
Thank you, SA. That's 149 Canadian dollars.
Holy shit.
Thanks, Railco fan.
Yes.
You cold?
You sure? I'm good.
But guys, there's like, I still have another $60 or $55 worth of stuff to sell or trade that were extras.
Wow.
Like the Nemesis, like the Nintendo games.
So that's just on top.
So you could really say, it's going to be about $65 out of pocket this week.
That's pretty fucking good.
That's not bad for all that stuff.
Man, you got the uncensored version, Jersey Shore.
You're damn right.
Wait, they tits?
Yeah, do they show the tits?
Yeah.
What?
Really?
Well, you know, since you guys couldn't afford the DVDs and you had to watch it on Hulu.
Yeah, right? I want to see some tits, man. I could talk all day about Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Side note, we started our Jersey Shore podcast.
I'm sure there's like 10 of those already.
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's called Cabs of Here.
Cabs.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or I thought we were going to call it T-shirt time. Either way.
Yeah,
we're going to wrap this episode 72, guys. Let us know your gaming budget and if you do it weekly or if you do it monthly. Because there's different...
Or yearly.
Yeah, some people do that. They save up all year and go to conventions and just blow it all at the convention, which is smart too. I'm curious to hear what you guys spend.
I mean, what's your convention budget?
Convention budget is usually around $300.
You're on convention budget. What's up?
So no one asked my opinion on this, but that's never stopped me from sharing it in the past. I really don't have a weekly gaming budget. I have a monthly gaming budget, and that's a result of my pay schedule. I'm a mailman, I get paid once a month, and I try to keep it right around $100 for games. Now, that might seem kind of light by some of you guys' standards, but really for me it's pretty extravagant. For the stuff that I collect for, I can get a lot of games for $100 a month. Typically, I buy Famicom, Super Famicom, and Atari 2600 games. And even those I buy kind of infrequently, because you can get them in lots. So I don't need to go out like thrifting as much as your average game collector does, because I can just buy like a 50 game Famicom lot. Sure, I'm going to get a lot of filler. Sure, I'm going to get games that I already have, like doubles that I can trade off to other people or whatnot. But I'm going to end up with a lot of games that I need in the collection as well. Or I can buy a smaller lot of harder to find games and get essentially the same result. If I want to buy newer games, for $100 I can get between 3 to 5 PS4 games, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I don't really buy games as soon as they hit the shelves. Like most things in life, as far as new games go, I'm pretty much a lazy, drunken slacker about the shit. So it's just one of those things. You know, I can get like a bunch of $20 games and be just as happy as someone that got like one $60 game. So it is what it is. Another bonus of collecting this way and budgeting this way is that when I do go to an event like a Comic-Con or a gaming expo, I can just spend whatever the fuck I want. I don't have to feel guilty about it, because I don't spend a ton on it throughout the year outside of events. So like when I go to Comic-Con, I rock up in that bitch with $1,000 to drop every time. I always come home with like the entire backseat of my car full of shit, and it is glorious. And there's no guilt attached to it. I mean, for me, that's the time when I splurge, is that shit like that, you know? Sure, you could argue I get stuff like more expensive at those events than I would buying it on eBay or stumbling across it in the wild. But especially for gaming, like I'm not just running across Famicom games at the local thrift shop. So it's kind of expos and eBay is the rule of thumb with that shit. That's where you get that stuff for the most part. So not saying you can't find it in the wild, but you're going to do better with it shopping online. So $100, that's where I keep it at, guys.